fine evening, people. Harry. Here are the major headlines. Federal Executive Council approves implementation of Orosaye reforms. Construction of Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, payment to poor households. Nigeria agency confirms death after rice stampede. NLC holds protest over economic hardship. Falcons advance into final qualifying round after narrow win versus Cameroon. Benin offers 2,000 troops to Kenya-led Haiti force. Now the full details of the news. Nigerian Federal Executive Council has approved the immediate commencement of the implementation of the Orosaye report, construction of Lagos-Port Harcourt-Calabar Coastal Highway, and payments to vulnerable households and graduates. These were part of decisions reached at Monday, 26 February 2024, Federal Executive Council held in Abuja. Details of the outcome of the meeting is contained in a highlight released immediately after the meeting by Bayo Onanuga, Special Advisor, Information and Strategy to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The Orosaye report was submitted in 2012 to the Jonathan administration. In 2014, the Jonathan government released a white paper on the report. The Buhari administration, after re-examining the white paper, also released the second white paper in August 2022. Both did not implement the report. However, the Tinubu administration has decided to confront the monster of high governance costs by implementing elements of the report. The Nigerian Customs Service, NCS, has confirmed stampede at its rice selling point in Yaba, Lagos, which led to fatalities and injuries. The agency, which is selling subsidized rice to ordinary Nigerians amid skyrocketing food prices across the country. Last week, the NCS had said it will distribute seized food items in stores to tackle the current challenges of food security. The exercise began on Friday. Rice that had been seized as a result of an import ban was being sold at 10,000 naira for a 25 kg bag, and a large crowd turned up. Such a bag normally costs about 40,000 naira. But things got out of hand after the organizers told the crowd to return the following day as they had run out of stock. It said the desperate crowd charged through the barricades in search of rice bags in the emptied containers, which resulted to a stampede that ensued. Some fatalities and injuries were regrettably recorded. Meanwhile, families have been mourning those who died at the stampede. Members of the Nigerian Labour Congress, NLC, have started protests in several parts of the country over the biting economic hardship. Labour and federal government authorities had met Monday in a late push to stop the protests, but the meeting ended with no agreement reached between the parties. As early as 7 a.m., protesters started gathering in different parts of the country, wearing placards and putting on the paraphernalia of the NLC. NLC has been joined by some other unions like the Nigerian Union of Teachers, NUT, the Nigerian Union of Local Government Employees, NULGE, National Union of Air Transport Employees, NUATE, among others. The unions are expected to hold a rally moving from the convergence point in Ikeja to the State House of Assembly in Alausa. The police have manned every major junction along the 3-kilometer planned route. Now the sports news. Nigeria Super Falcons have progressed into the Paris 2024 final qualifying round after a 1-2-0 win against Cameroon in Abuja on Monday. The Falcons went into the second leg of the third round tied, needing a win after holding Cameroon to a goalless draw in the reverse fixture in Douala. Esther Okoroko was the hero as her 14th minute strike was enough to send the Falcons through. The last time the Falcons faced Cameroon in the qualifiers for the Olympics was in the race for the London 2012 Games. After the first leg ended 2-1 in favor of the Falcons, the Cameroonians also won the second leg 2-1 before going on to win on penalty shootout and qualify for the 2012 Olympics. The Falcons are seeking a first Olympic appearance since Beijing 2008 games. They will face the winner between South Africa and Tanzania in the final qualifying round. The South Africans won the first leg 3-0 away and are heavily fancied to go through. And on the international news, Benin has offered to contribute 2,000 troops to a UN-approved Kenya-led multinational security force that will be deployed to fight gang violence in Haiti. The announcement was made during a press briefing held in Georgetown, Guyana, by the United States Ambassador to the UN, Linda Thomas-Greenfield. Ms. Thomas-Greenfield said she had discussed with Haiti's Prime Minister Ariel Henry and other partners about the urgency of deploying the force. The deployment was to happen this month, but it was delayed after it was blocked by a Kenyan court in January. The court argued that the government lacked authority to send police officers outside Kenya. But shortly after the ruling, Kenya's president, William Ruto, assured that Kenya will still send the police officers after completing paperwork to satisfy the court's demands. Gang violence has dramatically worsened in the Caribbean country. According to a UN report published last month, Haitian gangs killed 8,400 people last year, an increase of 122% from 2022. Up next is the entertainment news with Samuel Edoga.
Thank you very much, Evelyn. Arya Star apologizes to King Sunny Ade. Nigerian artist Arya Star has apologized to legend King Sunny Ade after being called out for disrespecting the Juju music icon. The 21-year-old Oyinkansola Aderi Bigbe was captured in a viral video shaking hands with King Sunny Ade, a development that caused a stir on social media as many accused her of disrespecting the KSA. Hours later, Arya Star took to her X handle to apologize to the legend, saying she did not intend to disrespect him. I am sorry, I had just walked in and all the lights and nerves didn't let me see, but I came back around to greet everyone properly, she wrote. I have never been that girl to be so disrespectful. I am a proper Yoruba griot, and the video didn't start until after I had greeted Bonus More. I am very sorry to the legend, Uncle, and King Sunny Ade. Moving on, Universal Music Group acquires majority stakes in Marvin Global. The world's leading music company, Universal Music Group, has announced its acquisition of a majority stake of Marvin Global. UMG made the announcement in a statement on Monday, noting that the deal is, however, awaiting regulatory approval. Universal Music Group, the world leader in music-based entertainment today, announced a majority investment in one of the world's most dynamic and exciting independent record labels, Marvin Global. The deal remains subject to regulatory approval and is expected to close by the end of the third quarter 2024, the statement reads. According to an article published by Billboard on October 6, 2023, Marvin's record was in the process of receiving external investment to either acquire a part of the label or outright sale. The investment and outright sale are valued at $125 million and could rise to $150 million or $200 million. UMG also stated that Marvin Team's full-service offering in Nigeria will be amplified through UMG's global network of labels and business and will maintain autonomy over its strategy and future talent development. As part of the agreement, the founder and CEO of Marvin Global, Michael Collins Ajere, popularly known as Don Jazzy, and Chief Operating Officer, Tega Oghenegbu, will continue leading the company, offering UMG the opportunity to partner with proven local executives and experienced A&R professionals. The statement did not contain the value of the acquisition. However, it announced that TPG Record has fully exited the business, while Kupanda Capital will remain majority investor and strategic advisor. Don Jazzy had this to say on the acquisition. I am proud of the artist's career and brand we've built that have made Marvins the force it is today. In this historic partnership with UMG, we will continue that mission in Africa and across the globe. That will be that about the entertainment news. Over to you, Evelyn.
Thank you, Samuel, for the entertainment news. Once again, a recap of the headline. Federal Executive Council approves implementation of Orosaye reforms. Construction of Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway, payment to poor households. Nigeria agency confirms deaths after rice stampede. NLC holds protests over economic hardship. Falcons advance into final qualifying round after narrow win versus Cameroon. Benin offers 2,000 troops to Kenya-led Haiti force. And with that, we end the news today on Procyon Radio and Television. I am Evelyn Clifford Harry. You can watch us on our YouTube channel at Procyon RTV. You can also get the latest news on our website at www.procyonnews.com. Do not forget to also like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. On behalf of the production crew, thank you for watching. Keep shining like the star you are.